Hello, fire signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. This is a general reading for fire signs. If it resonates with you, take what does, and what doesn't resonate with you, let it slide. This is for fire signs. You got change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So something definitely is changing in your life. You got abundance. I am limitless being. I can manifest whatever I desire in the physical reality. So let me read change to you right now. There is a certain comfort in the idea of living a life without surprises. The status quo has an appeal, but you'll never learn to grow if your circumstances stay the same. Everybody wants life to be better, but that requires change. You have chosen to incarnate into a physical dimension called Earth because of the myriad of opportunities. If you don't take advantage of them, what was the point? Staying within your comfort zone is overrated. With change comes transformation, and with transformation comes evolution. Stop viewing a change as good or bad, because all changes nourish your soul. Don't equate it with lack of control. Life happens and it's supposed to happen. You can direct how it plays out, and you always have the power to accept a change that redirects your path. So, some of yous, you're going through a change, good or bad, you know what I mean? Everything happens for a reason, right? And for some of yous right now, you got to kind of embrace the change, right? Let's see what other message here for fire signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. What other message here for fire signs? What do they need to know? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Nothing stays the same, fire signs. Okay. Whoa, that's a lot of messages. Not taking them all, but I'll read them to you. You've got Jade. Okay. Be the bigger person. And you also got Phantom Quartz. And it's telling you, embrace the change. Okay. And you've also got Turquoise. Right. And it's telling you, prioritize your health. Because some of you, I hear, you're not looking after yourself when it comes round to your health. Okay. There's one card. Come back out. Black Carnite. Set strong boundaries. Okay. And on the bottom of the deck, you got Fluorite. Find the peace within. Because the peace comes from within, it couldn't come externally. Okay. So whatever change you got to change, you got to change from within. Okay. That is what I'm hearing. Alright. Change starts from within and it works itself outside. Some of you are trying to get the outside to come within. Okay. So let's read Black Carnite. Creating strong boundaries enables healthy relationships. However, sometimes that requires saying no. When the people in your life ask things of you, it's important for your own self-care to separate your own needs from those of others as part of your day-to-day routine. Instead of giving to others until your cup is empty, set limits to ensure you have enough love and energy left to nurture all your valued relationships in a healthy way. Over the long term, resist any feelings of guilt, stand strong in your power, and own your boundaries. What boundaries do you need to create? You need to ask yourself, and which are the non-negotiable for you, and where can you be flexible? Okay? The crystal action. I care for myself and others by maintaining firm boundaries with the people in my life. Today, say no to a request and own your choice without explanation. Okay? Let your no be no, and yes be yes, I hear. Okay? Let's see what other message is coming out for you here. This is for fire signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Let's see what's happened to you in the past that's built up to this here, this change that you need to make here. you've got the Six of Cups, and that's reverse. You're ready to let go of the past and move on. Perhaps you're at a stage where you're ready to move on to adulthood, or you may be letting go of an abusive relationship for some of you. Okay? If you're going through a therapy, this can be a good omen here. However, you may be looking at things through rose-colored glasses, so be sure that you are also focusing on the present to have complete perspective here. Okay? Because the Six of Cups is showing up here as somebody here who's looking back on the past, and it's not so much fun memories. Some of you could have been dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Okay? But with the Six of Cups here reversed like this, for some of you right now, you could have been going through a stage where you're living in the past. Okay? You're being nostalgic. Okay? There could have been some delay, right, in the future where you couldn't actually go back to the past. Because the Six of Cups, some of you are being haunted by an unhappy past to the extent that the present cannot be fully enjoyed right now. Okay? Some of you need to kind of face up to changes in a relationship or in a domestic situation. You're being asked right now to concentrate on your positive and adapt as best as you can. And if you find the arrangement or changes to be totally to your disliking, you're given the opportunity to leave the situation altogether here, fire signs, okay? Because you could be dealing with a Virgo, with the Hermit card showing up like this. For some of you, don't ignore your inner voice. To really hear yourself, you may need to kind of unplug and step away from the chaos. And be sure to take time to be alone to do some soul searching. Because your answers, like I said, are within you here. Okay? It's not external. Spirit said it's within. Okay? Because some of you, like I said, could be looking externally for the answers. And all you have to go is within yourself, because that's where all the answers are. Okay? For some of you, though, with the Virgo card turning up the Hermit, could be Aquarius for some of you. Some of you, it's a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. They may even have this in your chart. Okay? But it speaks about, for some of you right now, that the card, the Hermit, it kind of resembles old age. It also represents bearing the light of wisdom or looking into unconscious or observing dreams. There is an emphasis on peace and patience here, by which maturity is reached and striving to connect to your higher spiritual self. Okay? Someone's here is growing up and having to take on more responsibility and be responsible for themselves here. Okay? Because for some of you right now, the Hermit kind of infers that you may be about to progress on a new stage of life, but you may need to first remove any difficulties from a current situation in order to be able to make a positive progress. It also implies you may have recently experienced difficulties that resulted in loneliness and isolation, because when you're looking back, some of you, whoa, I hear. There could have been some form of child abuse in the past, okay? That some of you could have left home early, okay? And now you're going within and you're reflecting here. Next card that comes up for you is the Emperor. This is somebody with leaderships or promotion, or there could be a structure of law or order here, okay? You are in control, and your hard work and your discipline has brought you this very far here. You may be finding yourself taking on a new responsibility, because now is a great time to take on projects or hobbies requiring more mental fortitude right now. So the Emperor is usually somebody here who owns their own business, okay? Somebody is usually that who is seen as they're married, okay? They've got authority, structure in their life, okay? This could be you, Aries, for some of you, okay? Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, okay? But he talks about power, conviction, and protection here, and stability, okay? But the Emperor also speaks to you about to retain some inner balance, to be able to rely upon yourself. Okay? Some of you, though, there is a definitely focus on change in your life, and it will be obvious. Okay? Some of you could be connecting to a position or figure of authority, and this could suggest there's an opportunity to take control of others here. Okay? Some of you, it's a baby father, okay, a husband, all right? But it's time for new opportunities to present themselves to you. Whoa. You got the Eight of Pentacles. It could be to do with work, okay? Mastering your skills, development, okay? Some of you, the Eight of Pentacles may be telling you to chase after education, or going back to school, or taking on a new skill, or something in that kind of arena. Whatever it is you're doing, you're kind of working hard to master it, and know that the dedication you have will pay off in the long run here. Okay? It will pay off, because this is something that you could have been working on in the past. Okay? Is this for somebody? Yeah, you could have been working on this in your past, on your skills, on your development, right? On your own business for some of you. Now, what's beneath this all? You have the Page of Wands, and that's reversed. You could have a young fire sign child that's lacking some form of direction, or there could be some procrastination or spiritual path here. Okay, because some of you feel the rumbling of creative energy here, but you have no idea how to turn it into action here. That might be best. In fact, take this time to think rather than taking action, as jumping head first may cause you to tumble here, fire signs. Look for alternative ways to express your ideas, as they may improve upon your original vision. So don't let anxiety and indecisiveness weigh you down here. Some of you could be definitely be you here as the Page of Wands here, okay? Because some of you could be receiving some form of bad news, okay? With the Page of Wands here reversed right now, okay? Somebody's not taking no form of action, right? Because when it's upright, it's usually speaking about a message, faithfulness, a lover, okay? But when you've actually got the page reversed like this, it's some bad news that's coming in, okay? Because somebody was indecisive, things were unstable, okay? Someone was reluctant to go and actually work on the relationship, okay? But the Page of Wands, it usually indicates a young person that could be the source of some bad news or negative news or information that's coming your way, okay? Because it also describes somebody here who's self-centered, right, with a tendency to gossip and spread hurtful rumors. This person cannot be trusted with any secrets here, okay? And ahead of you, you have the Three of Swords, and that's reversed. So the bad news is coming through, okay, is regarding a third-party situation here, okay? And some of you is going to have to recover from this, or seek some form of forgiveness, and have some optimism here, letting go of the pain, because you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or they may have this in the chart with the Three of Swords here reversed, okay? But it shows here that you've suffered a loss and you're still reeling from it, because the reverse Three of Swords is telling you that it's time to let go of the past and work on healing your soul. All things pass, and this shall too. So you need to focus on yourself here, fire signs, okay? Or on the things that make you happy, to get your mind off what ails you right now. Because some of you could have been in a third-party situation, okay? I see Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Virgo, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, but with the Three of Swords here, someone's definitely feeling some form of pain here. Okay, I'm going through some heartache or loss right now. Okay, for some of you, the Three of Swords here also showing here reverse, that for some of you right now you could be actually going through a transition right now. Excuse me. This shows his difficulties. There could have been some upheaval, frustration. Some of you here could have gone through a loss. Oh wow, the card that's come out is the Tower here. And this is your attitude. It has been a tower. It's been ruined. It's been some form of disgrace or disaster. Okay. This has been a massive groundbreaking change. Okay. And it's happening. Or it's about to happen very soon. Because this change is large and can often strike fear into you right now, fire signs. Okay. But for real growth often happens outside of your comfort zone here. Okay. There's a magic change that's coming in. Alright, you need to set some boundaries here. Somebody's still hurt and needs to recover from some unforgiveness here, right? Some of you need to be careful that you don't get involved with petty quarrels and arguments, as these can blow out of proportion here, especially with the Tower card coming straight afterwards. Okay, some of you need to think carefully before you speak. Okay, because there's definitely going to be a loss of some kind. Okay, and some of you may need to reorganize, because quarrels and arguments and disagreements may erupt at this time, and you're asked to remain calm and patient rather than stubborn and aggressive or hostile, as this will only exacerbate the problem, alright, and leading to further serious disagreements. Instead, be the peacemaker, making a point to dispel any negative feelings, you know? But the Tower here is where your attitude is, so this is coming from you here, okay? You're the Tower here, fire signs, okay? Where there's quarrels, there's disruption, there's misfortune. There could even be an accident, okay? But someone's here is actually going to even feel humiliated here, okay? Because for some of you right now, excuse me, with the Tower showing up like this, it's actually telling you to be prepared for a rapid change. Like I said, it started off with change, okay? It's telling you to have strong boundaries, okay? Because change is inevitable, as karmic forces will cause a breakdown in your relationships of all kinds, including your business, your financial situation, particularly those considered to be of a permanent nature. But you need to accept the changes and plan for the future, as clinging to the past will hinder your progress here, fire signs, okay? The Tower may even indicate sudden unexpected changes, or a change in your behavior, or misguided belief is needed here, alright? Let's see what's happening in your environment, okay? But it's telling you to be positive with these changes, okay? It could even bring flashes of intuition or breaking free from some form of restriction. You have the Ace of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? So some of you will be taking some form of action here, okay? You're going to have the willpower and desire and the inspiration here, because it's telling you to stop questioning yourself here, fire signs, and jump right to that creative project you've been kind of dreaming about. But this card is your signal to act now. Even if you feel you're not ready, you need to take some form of action, okay, to grow, because there's opportunities opening up for you here in the near future. So don't let the shit pass you by, or let them slip by for some of you, okay? Because this is in your environment, this major change that's taking place, okay? Because it's telling you to look at your life and accept what sweeping changes may need to be taken here. But the next card that came out was the Nine of Pentacles, and that's reversed, okay? There's been some dishonesty and recklessness or deceit around you. Some of you could have terminated a relationship, okay? But it's telling you, have you been undervaluing yourself here, fire signs, or taking yourself for granted? Some of you need to practice some self-talk and look out for yourself right now. Reprioritize to keep financial strife at bay for some of you. but also ensure your own mental and emotional well-being. Don't overextend yourself, okay, in terms of responsibility here, because the last card that's come out for you is Justice, and that's reverse. Okay, so for some of you, there's definitely been some dishonesty, unfairness, or unaccountability, okay, that's caused this imbalance in your life. You may be living in denial, or perhaps you need to atone for some wrongdoings here, fire sign, because this is a sign that you need to take action. Don't be so hard on yourself, though. Handle yourself with maturity and move on with your head held high, okay, no matter what, right? Because change is coming, okay? And maybe it's telling you you have to change. It's time for you change in your life, okay? You can't keep reacting in anger, okay? You got to be the peacemaker. That's why I'm hearing the peacemaker. You got to be the peacemaker, right? Let's see what other message here for fire signs do they need to hear. Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. This is for fire signs. All the messages fire signs need to know. Denial. Like I said, it's come up twice. Some of you are in denial. There's some form of deception going on here. There's a situation that you're refusing to see clearly here, fire signs, and living in denial can create false scenarios to see things that are not accurate. So some of you need to have the courage and discernment to dig deep into the truth of your situation here, because some of you are in denial, okay? And at the bottom you got letting go, resistance. Some of you are resisting letting go here, or somebody around you is, because this cycle has ended and it's time to let go, to experience new growth. It's vital to have closure and gratitude for the situation to make room for new things to enter. Go within to find what is holding you back here, fire signs. Change is necessary in this situation. Change. Keep telling you about this change. You need to change. If this resonates with you, fire signs, please like, share, follow. So let's see from the door in virtue what other message is coming through for you, fire signs. Yeah, it's definitely changes strongly here. For fire signs, you need to change, okay? And you have express your love, okay? Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. What other message? Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others, okay? And you've got chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction between you. And to flirt, okay? Extend your lighted energy to others, okay? But at the bottom of the deck, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, okay? But it's telling you to be more light-hearted, not so serious, not so argumentative, okay? This is for fire signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Let's see what other message is coming out for you. This is for fire signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Yeah, you have life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow and you'll be surprised where it leads. See, it's all about this change here, fire signs. Okay, Spirit's letting you know you need to change. You need, some of you could be going through a transformation, okay, where you actually, from the person you was before, you no longer are, okay. Some of you are walking away from people and things that no longer serve you. And some of you are letting go and letting God. And if this resonates with you, fire signs, please like, share, follow. I send you love and light. Namaste.